Okay, let's look at the nucleus. So the nucleus is easier to identify with cell F, but harder with cell G because the shape of the nucleus is quite strange, right? But if you look at the coloration, right, you can see the patches of dark and lighter patches, irregular patches, and that is one of the distinguishing features of the nucleus, right? And nucleus is the largest organelle, right? So in cell G, right? Cell G is a plant cell, right? So this very large, clear area, right, that covers almost the entire or more than half of the area of the cell is the vacuole, which is not really in the A-level syllabus. So not looking at the vacuole, right, then the largest organelle is the nucleus, which is what is boxed up. So with the size and the coloration, whether the irregular patches, then it is possible, hard but possible to find the nucleus, right, in G, or to identify that this is the nucleus in cell G. Okay, so with the identification of the nucleus, then the nucleolus becomes easier, right? So there is this one very clear and distinct nucleolus in cell F. You don't really see that in cell G, right? Some of the darker patches, they are the heterochromatin, right? It's not one nice region that is much darker, right? So there's no nucleolus in cell G. Then for the chloroplast, there's another one that's quite difficult to identify, right? So again, a plant cell, right? G is a plant cell. There's a vacuole, okay? And if you look closely, right, you can actually see the cell wall, right? So look at the boundary of the cell, right? You should see a thicker layer of very light gray color. That is the cell wall, okay? So knowing that cell G is the plant cell, then you look at all these are oval shapes. There are quite a number of them, and with the size as well, then it is educated guess that these are the chloroplasts. I know the coloration is very hard for us to identify because normally, right, the distinguishing feature of chloroplasts is the thylakoid membranes that we can see, as well as the granular, which are the rectangular blocks, right, of darker stained regions. Yeah, but we can't really see all this in these chloroplasts in cell G because the whole chloroplasts are quite darkly stained. So this is difficult, but this is an educated guess, knowing that this is a plant cell, looking at the size of the organelle, the shape, the number, right, to then conclude that these should be the chloroplasts. And you don't see anything that resembles a chloroplast in cell F. Okay, so this is quite a tough question to identify the organelles, but nonetheless, right, it is possible. It is an A-level question, and according to the A-level markers, this question is not one of the badly done question, right? So it shows that with more practices, right, it is possible to identify all these organelles, even when the pictures are not the clearest. Okay.